Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Vikings. His guys parlaying a pair of early home games into a 2-0 start to this season. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
I'm Kate Scotty with Brock Heward. Will Reichert on for the kick. And we're off and running from Lambeau. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Just enough.
Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 11, Jaden Reed. 4 yards.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
On the sneak, it's low. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a reset of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. This time looking to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and
throwing his love on third. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most important, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for it? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it third and 2.
Genty from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. Lost her a little, down to the 30. Dax Hill up for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Loves to throw again. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And the Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception!
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
McCarthy to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Out now runs the Packer offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Play action, Love. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Packers, first down.
To the air with Love. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on
Shotgun now for Love. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It is going to be touchdown as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down.
a gain of 3 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This time he's looking to throw. Throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 11. That's it.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Love out of the shotgun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And off to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's cut on the left sideline. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. They snap it to McCarthy. It's on target to Williams. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. This is Reed working the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down.
Takes the handoff now low. Finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll get it up to the 44. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Jacobs gets in on the draw. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Vikings 39-yard line.
Love from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw caught at the 6. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down and goal to go.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14. Vikings 3.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Here's Genty running right. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Throwing on third, McCarthy hits his running back. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Love looking to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock. And, hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Love now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds a man right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They motion the tight end over. Love now on 1st and 10. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Stick it in the air. Love. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Bryce Young. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Panthers are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bengals are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the LA Chargers. And it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Looking to his fullback now. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. This might be a free play for him. Throwing the out route complete. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. One play in, Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Genty. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
It's a gain of 2.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just prove it. No thinking, just do it.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sign quarterback room here. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, but that's going to cost him.
Automatic first down.
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Genty on the draw. He's rocked. That ball's free. And they say Packers football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. and the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first. Man in motion out of the slot. Love with it on first down. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Love on the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 28. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air with Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. He'll come up on first and 10.
And the Packers first down.
On his own read, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
Love from the gun.
at the 60.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Flush out now to his left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and running back Ashton Jesse headed back out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's keeping it. The end of this line goes after a gain of close to 5 block. That will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, McCarthy to throw. He has the first over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Genty on the give. He's headed right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. That's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game.
Vikings 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On the handoff, here's Jacob. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Love now off the play action. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Gets out of trouble. Cut out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Genty from the gun. Saw the lane, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
21. Vikings 18.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Love now on 1st and 10. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Shotgun now for Love. Clean it over the middle. It'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose. But it looks like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Love. That's to Reed again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Quick slant. That's Williams. And he's going to be stopped just shy of that first down marker at the 22.
That's a gain of 6.
We go with a design keeper. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
And off to Genty. Shoots away from one. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings first down. 2 yards on the play.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have taken the lead late.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Packers 21.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here he is to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And the Packers first down.
Setting up to pass. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air. Love. Pass is cut at the 9. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
The kicker on for the
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Yet another grab for Williams. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
16 yards. That's another.
McCarthy looking to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Minnesota spends its second timeout here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Throw left side, complete. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now. Finds Genty underneath. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
At the 39-yard line.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so. That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.